The Caribbean states of Antigua and Barbuda, Dominica, Grenada, St. Kitts and Nevis, and St. Lucia held a roundtable discussion with U.S. officials led by the Deputy Assistant Secretary of the U.S. Department of Treasury on the 25th of February to discuss the challenges and threats faced by Caribbean Citizenship by Investment programs, according to an OECS press release. All of the Prime Ministers represented and Citizenship by Investment unit heads were in attendance alongside other relevant members of their parties, as they engaged in what was described as a frank discussion with a number of U.S. government officials regarding certain specifics of the Citizenship by Investment programs, CIPs. The meeting, which took place in St. Kitts and Nevis, concluded with the Caribbean 5 agreeing to 6 significant stipulations for their CIPs as proposed by the Americans. These include collective agreement on the treatment of denials, conducting interviews with applicants, whether virtual or in person. Each jurisdiction will run checks on each applicant with the Financial Intelligence Unit of its respective country, audit the programs annually or every 2 years in accordance with international accepted standards, request law enforcement assistance in retrieving revoked or recalled passports, and suspend processing applications from Russians and Belarusians. 4 jurisdictions have already suspended applications, and Grenada, which processes applications from Russians and Belarusians, with enhanced due diligence, will suspend processing new applications from Russia and Belarus from the 31st of March. The attendees agreed to convene a technical discussion to assess the status of implementing these new principles within the next 4 to 6 months. The joint press release made clear that the Americans recognize that the Caribbean CIPs provided a legitimate service and have assisted in the survival of participating economies, and furthermore that such revenues had been invaluable in making the Eastern Caribbean states more economically resilient in the face of natural disasters and other external shocks. The conclave also agreed to acknowledge that the dismantling of the region's CIPs would severely compromise the prosperity and prospects of the countries, triggering a plethora of negative social consequences domestically and potentially leading to an upsurge in criminality, among other pathologies. According to the joint statement, the CBI states have requested that the Americans assist in facilitating a similar agreement on the same 6 principles, also with the European Union and the United Kingdom. Andre Huey, SKN Newsline.